Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Want those delicious crispy samosas without the mess and guilt of deep frying? This video shows you how to make flavorful samosas in your air fryer. These triangles beauties are jam-packed with delicious, well-seasoned potatoes and green peas. But we kick it up a notch by adding chicken for the protein. We will guide you through everything you need to know, from making the flavorful filling to folding the pastry pockets. The air fryer will work its magic, giving you a golden brown and incredibly crispy samosas. This recipe is perfect for satisfying snack, appetizer, or even light lunch. And the best part, you can customize the filling to your taste and enjoy them without that heavy oil. So let's begin and start cooking. A hearty and well-seasoned filling is the key to a delicious samosa. So, let's start by peeling and dicing 500 grams of potatoes. Dice them into bite-sized pieces and place them in a pot. Add water to the pot, just enough to cover the potatoes, and transfer them to a stove. Boil the potatoes until fork tender but not mushy. Place them in a bowl of cold water to prevent overcooking. Now dice 400 grams of chicken thighs into bite-sized pieces. Want to keep it plant-based? No problem. Just stitch the chicken and double down on the delicious potatoes and peas. In a pan or wok, add 2 tablespoons of cooking oil and cook the chicken until they are done over medium-high heat. Once they are cooked, transfer them into a bowl and set them aside. Using the same wok for a delicate and sweeter taste, saute half cup of chopped shallots. For an aromatic boost, add 1 teaspoon of grated ginger. Now stir for a minute or until fragrant. For a modern twist on the recipe, add 2 cloves of minced garlic. Add 1 teaspoon of cumin for that earthy aroma. Next, add half teaspoon of turmeric powder. For the essential spice of samosas, add 1 teaspoon of garam masala. For a personal touch, we like to add half teaspoon of ground fennel. Finally, add half teaspoon of ground chili for a little heat. Give it a quick stir for about 30 seconds before we add the cooked chicken, the potatoes, and add 1 cup of fresh or frozen green peas. Stir to incorporate all of the ingredients. Next, season with half teaspoon of salt. Finally, turn off the heat and pour in about 1 teaspoon of lemon juice for a touch of brightness. Now, allow the filling to cool to room temperature. Spring roll or egg roll wrappers are your new best friend for an air fryer samosas. Not only they are readily available at any store, but they fold up like a dream and turn into crispy pockets of deliciousness. That satisfying crunch is guaranteed with every bite. So before we begin, let's make the glue to help seal the wrapper. Combine in a small cup 1 tablespoon of water to 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Mix well and it should look like a paste. Set it aside for now while we prepare the sheets. We'll be using spring roll wrapper and we will cut the sheets in half in a triangle. Lay down one of the triangle sheets and fold one corner over to the other side. Brush with the sealant on the edges as shown. Then fold the other end to form a cone. Create a C shape with your hand and hold the cone toward the top to create a pocket at the bottom. Now fill the cone to the top and push gently down towards the tip without tearing the sheet. Next, tuck the end of the sheet that is hanging out toward the stuffing. Place it on a flat surface, brush it with the sealant on the top of the cone, and fold it tightly to form a complete triangle. Now, lightly spray or brush both sides of the samosas with avocado oil. Place them in a basket and air fry for 15 to 20 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You should be able to produce 10 to 12 of these scrumptious triangles. This recipe definitely puts a fun spin on the classic samosas. We are able to use a healthier ingredients while capturing the same irresistible flavors you know and love. We hope you enjoy our healthier take on the samosas recipe. If you do, please click that like button and please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And we will see you next time for more quick, easy and delicious recipes.